Imagine building a team full of stars, only to watch them leave and succeed elsewhere. That's been the story of the Wests Tigers for decades. Talent wins games, but culture and management keep stars at a club, and the Tigers' history of mismanagement has repeatedly driven world-class players away. From controversial exits like Robbie Farah, forced out after internal feuds and coaching clashes, to Benji Marshall, whose late career brilliance was undervalued, there's a clear pattern of poor treatment and strategic mistakes. With coaching instability, administration turmoil, and a lack of clear pathways for young talent, the Tigers have often left their own stars with no choice but to leave to reach their potential. Before we proceed with the video, if you're a die-hard Wests Tigers supporter, then please smash the like button and type Tigers for life. Here I've put together what the Wests Tigers could have potentially looked like if they kept all their former star players. At fullback is James Tedesco, one of the best fullbacks in the world, and a freakish runner with elite footwork, vision, and leadership. He left Tigers for the Roosters seeking a premiership, higher level exposure, and career stability, which saw him win multiple titles and cement New South Wales and Australia Kangaroos' legendary status as one of the best fullback ever. Staying would have given the Tigers a world-class attacking fulcrum at fullback, capable of breaking lines, creating space, and lifting the spine week in and week out. Who knows how successful the Tigers would have been if Tedesco never left. At wing is Josh Addo-Carr, one of the fastest finishers in the NRL, with explosive line breaks, support running, and scoring ability. He departed for Melbourne Storm in pursuit of finals success, higher performance environments, and development opportunities, winning premierships and origin honours. Staying would have added lethal edge speed, finishing prowess, and constant X-factor alongside Tedesco. At centre is Marika Koroibete, explosive, agile, and powerful with elite kick return and defensive skills. He left for Melbourne Storm, then switched to rugby union, chasing new challenges and international exposure with the Wallabies. Remaining would have given the Tigers a nightmare outside back, capable of busting tackles, scoring tries, and generating metre after contact, while complementing Tedesco and Addo-Carr. At centre is James "Jimmy the Jet" Roberts, strong, physical, and hard to tackle with proven origin class. He moved on seeking higher-level success, stability, and new opportunities after injury and off-field issues affected his career. Staying would have added balance to the centres, providing line-breaking runs, metre-eating carries, and defensive stability alongside the outside backs, creating one of the fastest backlines in the NRL. At wing is Ryan Papenhuyzen, one of the game's most explosive athletes, with elite support running, tackle busts, and acceleration. He left for Melbourne Storm to play finals, develop under elite coaching, and achieve personal honours. Remaining would have created a dual fullback threat with Tedesco, offering dynamic attacking options, quick play the balls, and finishing power capable of punishing defensive lapses consistently. At 5'8" is Luke Brooks, creative organiser with vision, tactical kicking, and maturity. He stayed with the Tigers through their darkest periods but eventually left them, seeking new environments and career stability, developing further at Manly. Remaining would have given the Tigers structure, tempo control, and attacking variety, linking seamlessly with Tedesco and Moses to dominate possession, field position, and scoring opportunities. At halfback is Mitchell Moses, precise game manager with elite kicking and composure under pressure. He departed for Parramatta Eels chasing finals, exposure, and career progression, cementing himself as an elite origin half. Staying would have allowed him to control the spine, generate repeat sets, and maximise attacking potential, while creating one of the most dangerous spines in the league with Brooks and Tedesco. At prop is Stefano Atoikamanu, powerful, aggressive, and durable with strong carries, tackle pressure, and go forward. He left for Melbourne Storm for development, final success, and exposure to elite coaching. Staying would have anchored the middle, provided front row dominance, and allowed edge forwards to operate with extra space and impact, while maintaining defensive solidity and momentum through the ruck. At hooker is Jayden Sullivan, energetic, versatile, and sharp around the ruck with quick dummy half service. He departed for South Sydney to play under a better coach in Wayne Bennett. Staying would have provided flexibility, attacking spark, and support for halves, while his speed, awareness, and adaptability allow seamless transitions between hooker, spine, and edge positions. At prop is Junior Tatola, big-bodied, strong, and consistent in defense and go forward. He departed to continue his career at the South Sydney Rabbitohs after Tigers' instability and lack of finals, seeking both success and personal development. He would have anchored the middle, provided meter-eating runs, and defensive reliability, complementing Atoikamanu and other forwards to create a dominant and intimidating front-row rotation. At back row is Luke Garner. Tough, reliable, and highly effective in attack and defence. He left for Penrith seeking finals, stronger club culture, and personal growth. Remaining would have added edge strength, tackle efficiency, and consistent meter gains, while linking forwards and backs to give depth, versatility, and work rate to the back row rotation week in and week out. At back row is Isaiah Papali'i, a New Zealand Kiwi representative forward with strength, high motor, and consistent defensive work. He moved to Penrith for finals opportunities, development, and elite environment exposure. Staying would have added leadership, hard running, and stability through the middle, while combining with Garner and Totola to maintain relentless forward pressure and create repeat attacking opportunities. At lock is Sean Blaw, aggressive, strong, and capable of both attacking runs and defensive pressure. He left to Melbourne Storm seeking finals, development, and state of origin recognition to play for New South Wales one day. It's a shame he left, because he would have added grit to the middle, complementing Papali'i and Atoikamanu, linking his forwards and halves. At utility is Dane Laurie. Covers any backline position with excellent support running, speed, and ball skills. He left Tigers to chase finals, development, and new challenges at the Panthers before signing with the Raiders this year. Remaining would have given Tigers a versatile spine option, capable of darting from dummy half, creating overlaps, and providing unpredictability in attack, while linking forwards and backs effectively. At bench edge forward is Luciano Leilua. Strong, dynamic, and capable of impactful carries and tackles. He left to the Cowboys, then signed with the Dragons seeking opportunity, exposure, and career progression. A Toa Samoan international, he would have added finishing strength off the bench or starting rotations, while his size, aggression, and tackle-breaking ability provide an extra edge to complement outside backs and forwards. At bench prop is Joe Ofahangauhi, experienced, durable, and elite in tackle work, carries, and offloads. He departed mid-season in 2025 for the Super League. He was a former Queensland Maroons prop as well. Having an origin forward coming off the bench would have been a great rotation for the Tigers. His experience on the big stages would have also provided good mentorship for the younger forwards coming through their system. At bench forward is Jack Bird, a former high-level origin performer, versatile, and dangerous in both attack and defense. He left due to contract opportunities and career uncertainty. He would have been a great option off the bench, providing veteran leadership and provide utility services as well, since he can cover the backs, halves and the forwards. He'll be playing with the Leeds Rhinos after his release this year. At 18th man is Lachlan Galvin, a promising playmaker with vision, creativity, and strong attacking instincts. He left the Tigers for the Bulldogs after losing faith in coach Benji Marshall, seeking an environment to grow and take on greater responsibility. Keeping him in the squad would have provided a clear development pathway into the halves, allowing him to gain valuable experience and mentorship from Mitchell Moses and Luke Brooks while shaping a dynamic, spine-driven attack. If the West Tigers kept this lineup, could they have won a premiership? Please let me know your honest opinion in the comments. Stay updated with all your rugby league content on YouTube by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel for more of your daily dose of rugby league.